Loans, Brad Stinson, VA Home Loan Specialist. I wanted to break down a component of the VA home loan that I am running into quite a bit. I've been running into it for 2 months. In fact, 6 transactions over the past 2 months, we've run into this. Okay, so I want to help educate you on this process and how it can be done. Now, what I am talking about is when the appraisal comes back to us and says subject to. Those 2 words that us lenders and agents hate to hear. Subject to repairs. Okay? Now, here in the state of Michigan, it has been freezing freaking cold since the beginning of November. Okay? So, one of the more common appraisal subject to is cracked and peeling paint on the exterior of the home. So how in the world can we get paint put up on the exterior of a house when it is 10 degrees outside? You can't. Okay, so what does that mean for our transaction here? Well, let's consult the VA Lender Handbook and break this down and how we can get around this and still close our veteran clients. Okay, so what I'm going to be referring to is directly from the VA Lender Handbook, Chapter 9. Okay, and this is what's called Escrow for Postponed Completion of Repairs. Okay, so the VA allows for this, and they allow it for such items as exterior painting, driveways and sidewalks, garages, landscaping, things that cannot be done due to weather. Tracking? So what is involved and how do you get around this? Well, first off, we need to make sure that the repairs that are subject to do not create an environment in which the veteran cannot obtain occupancy right away. So the exterior of the home is a great example. You know, cracked and peeling paint on the exterior of the home is not going to cause the structure to collapse or uninhabitable. Okay? What these are is more along the lines of you don't have drinking water. Or a furnace doesn't work, that kind of stuff. That means you cannot move into the house right away. The postponement of repairs can be done for cracked and peeling paint, garages, that kind of stuff. So we need to make sure that it does not affect immediate occupancy. Number 2, we need to identify a third-party individual to give us an estimate of costs for the repairs. Okay. Now this isn't just a buddy of yours that can, hey, I'll pay pizza and beer. Come over and fix this for me. No. Doesn't work like that. Okay. Now the VA guidelines do state one individual. One individual needs to come out, company, whoever, to provide the quote. However, the ones that I've been dealing with, we have had to get 2 separate quotes from two different licensed contractors. So if I'm requiring that here at Benchmark, I can only imagine what the other lenders are asking for. So be prepared for that. Now, once we get the estimate of quotes, so let's say we have 2 of them, we're going to take the higher of the 2 and use 1.5% or 1.5 times the dollar amount in which the quoted estimate of cost for the repairs. Okay, we're going to hold this in a properly secure manner as an escrow holdback. Okay, now the thing with the repairs, it has to be done in a reasonable time. Now there you go, VA. Thank you for clarifying that. According to the VA, reasonable is 120 days or less. Here in the state of Michigan, we tend to have winter all the way up until the end of April. So the loans that we had to do escrow holdback for at the beginning of November, 120 days is going to take us to like the end of February, beginning of March. Here in the state of Michigan, it's still going to be sub-zero temperature, so it's within a reasonable time. You know, we cannot control the weather. However, in March, we've also had a heat wave of 80 degrees, 85 degrees. So you can get the repairs done. There you have it. Do not let the subject to ruin your deals here in December, January, February, and March, because we can get around it. As I always said, as long as you never quit on the VA home loan, there is always a way. My name is Brad Stinson, VA Home Loan Specialist. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great Christmas. Semper Fi. Get after it.